Resigned.
I was disappointed with Boner.
Oh, how he just ran away. Wait, no.
Yeah,
Oh no,
was
that
just
was
a random guy.
Yeah.
He even had his room like in X-Men too.
I mean, it could
Yeah,
still
I know.
be.
I noticed that too. I'm like, wait, come on, guys, you're dangling it, you fucking assholes.
I know.
Like that's literally him.
It could still be him, you know.
Yeah, I think. I still think there's no accidents in Marvel. It's not like they were like, oops, they didn't cast him, and then like, 3 days later they're like, oh yeah, that's the Pietro from X-Men. Oops. Oh well, we'll just keep going with it. That did not happen. They actively chose that actor because he is Quicksilver. I fucking know it. That nothing happens by accident with these guys. Everything is very deliberate.
I do really hope that they, expand him, that they keep him around to be Quicksilver. But it is also possible they casted him purely as a little Easter egg.
Yeah.
Well, if she can rewind time, then she can fix everything.
We'll see how it goes.
No, because if they do find a, I think they want to
What are you eating?
find a way to bring the multiverse into this in a way that isn't going to be alienating to the general audience.
I'm rewatching the episode now. Gotta do some investigating.
A Helsing movie? Van Helsing?
No, he said it was the Helsing anime or something.
Oh. But, like an anime movie for Helsing?
Live action.
A Netflix would make a live action. Oh God.
Amazon.
That might work. I would not trust Netflix with that.
Have you guys seen anything from Amazon that's good?
The Man in the High Castle.
What's that about?
Alternate timeline where Nazis won World War II.
Oh, so like
Take up, and then America is... Well, it's more drama. It's more like America is split between... Like, the East of America is ruled by Nazis, the West is ruled by the Japanese, and then you have, like, parallel storylines going between the two.
Sounds like what's going on today already.
Clever. Oh, and it does get into, like, a lot of, like, going, talks of, like, traveling parallel dimensions and shit. Because the dude, the Man in the High Castle, is somehow able to get video footage from the other worlds where the Nazis lost, where America won. So he's spreading this footage around as like propaganda to show, the Nazis aren't inevitable. That you don't have to, accept Japanese rule. That we can stand against them. If they lost in these other worlds, they can lose in this world too.
Do they execute Americans with samurai swords?
Someone does get executed with the katana, yes.
I knew it. I know what it is, but I never really watched it. Wait a minute. Matt, what was the stone that she was playing with? It was a blue one.
Who, Wanda?
Yeah.
The Tesseract.
In the last episode?
Yeah, she saw the Yellowstone, the Mind Stone, for some reason, randomly.
Well, the
Oh,
Tesseract was
wait.
held within a blue stone for some reason.
Yeah, but I saw that flash you were talking about, where she saw the yellow stone. It's so weird.
Wait, what do you? Not sure
The
precise.
flare-
So in the flashback, you mean Loki's staff that has the yellow Mind Stone inside of it?
I thought it was oh, it's a mind stone in there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
I
some reason the blue Tesseract has the yellow Mind Stone in it.
No, that's Loki's staff. The Tesseract
Yeah, it has-
is
That's
different.
not the Tesseract.
Yeah.
Tesseract is a cube.
Oh, so they just different blue. Okay.
Yeah, different, colorful blue
lot of
thing,
rocks to keep
magic
track
blue.
of.
Yeah, a lot of rocks.
More like
yeah.
just different blue shit. Blue
Yeah.
rock shit. Yeah, I need to rewatch some of these old movies. I thought they returned the Tesseract into Loki's staff, or vice versa.
That was
But no, the Tesseract was also Infinity Stone, right?
Yep.
Right. Which one was that?
Space stone.
Yeah, it is the cube. Yeah, it's the space stone. Thanos acquires it. He already had it actually at the start of Infinity War. He had the Power Stone and the. No. He acquired it in that opening scene. Because he crushed it. Remember, he crushed it and then he pulled the stone out of it and he put it on the gauntlet. And then he, killed Thor's friends and made everybody sad. Beat up Hulk.
Oh yeah, he made him think he killed Loki,
Yeah.
He did kill Loki.
or he
Yeah.
may have killed. Oh yeah, he did kill Loki.
Yeah, he did.
I forgot the fake death was that other movie.
Wait, Danny, have you watched Endgame yet?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if you watched Captain Marvel and not that, oh, what?
Yeah, we're gonna have some problems.
Yeah, that would have been a curious decision.
Can you imagine if you haven't seen Captain Marvel and you see that random green elf at the end?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was rather
You'd be
confused.
like,
Yeah,
what is that?
Yeah, the scroll. Yeah, would have been like, wait, what?
That's not Green Goblin.
No.
Steve.
Steve, no. Yeah.
Yes, that was Green Goblin.
To be fair, we were a little vague. The post-credit scene after WandaVision, Steve. We were talking about the Skrull scene. Yeah.
Oh, wait, I thought that was Piccolo's sister.
Yeah, wait, that wasn't William Dafoe?
Oh my god. If they do bring the Green Goblin in, I so hope they recast William Dafoe.
Wait, no, actually, let me double fact check this, because a recent article I read that listed off all the people, and William Dafoe was on the cast, but let me check again, because
Oh my gosh.
this shit keeps remorphing itself. Hang on.
Seriously, there is no better Green Goblin than Dafoe. His
Oh, yeah.
face already looks like the Green Goblin.
He's just a phenomenal act. That dude could play any villain, I feel.
Joker.
Yep. He's literally the Joker, but Joker
he could be a
equivalent
good
to Marvel.
Joker, yeah. But I think he freaking owned that Green Goblin role.
Yeah.
Yeah. But not like there is going to be a lot of star power with these Spider-Man movies. So you are going to have to make sure the villains hold up well.
How
And
old
William
is
Dafoe
He's like
has a
50.
long history of just dominating scenes and holding his own with everything he's in. So they might have to go super star power with Dafoe. Also, you ever see the movie, what was it? The Lighthouse? It's like black and white movie. It's just William Dafoe and
I love that movie.
the Twilight kid. The dude who played Twilight. It is now going to be Batman.
Yeah, Robert Pattinson.
Edward-
Yeah, Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, that movie actually did give me a bit of faith in Pattinson Batman.
No, he's always been good.
Yeah, but it not only shows that he can be in a gruffer, serious role, but it shows he has... Honestly, that proved he is a good actor. Because in order to be one-on-one with William Dafoe, the entire time, you have to be a damn good actor to not be overshadowed.
He's small for Batman, though.
Yeah, but he could be early Batman. Besides, Batman wouldn't really benefit from being that strong. His strength lies. His agility has always been more useful, especially when dealing with like superhumans and metahumans.
Okay,
Oh,
so
did you guys hear
It doesn't
about
matter
Sonic
if you
Shock?
can bench press 1,000 pounds when you're fighting Superman.
so so Defoe, similar to Toby, Defoe was spotted on set supposedly.
God, I really hope he comes back.
So yeah, you and me both. So at this stage, it's just a really heavy rumor. We take with a grain of salt, but I mean, with the amount of shit, I mean, I'll never forget when they announced Doc Ock for the movie. I'm like, whoa,
I mean,
what?
if they're bringing back Toby, if they're bringing back Doc Ock, and Defoe is on seen on set,
Yeah.
I don't. Even if it's just a cameo, that's gonna fill me with joy.
Yeah.
What about the Venom guy?
Nah, we don't need him.
Fuck
I
that.
honestly, I'd, yeah.
What, for streaming services? Good
Fucking
God.
jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just need to all-
just hurry up and just say, Marvel, take them away. You know what you're doing. Give me 5% of your income, 4% even, because I don't deserve it. I clearly don't know what I'm doing. You take it, because I'm Sony and I'm a dumbass. Yep. 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 The fight to just keep Spider-Man and have him in the... I'm honestly... I'll stick with this. I'm just glad, as I've said for these past few years, I'm just glad we got Spider-Man at all in this universe. Like, it is truly incredible. Again, if we rewind time and go back to that post-Age of Ultron era where Ant-Man was coming out and it was like, okay, we're winding down from Phase 2, now here comes Phase 3. What's going to happen? You know, Sony just fucked up horribly with Amazing Spider-Man, you know, and then... somehow, some fucking way, they actually managed to work out a really awkward deal with Sony such that they could use the Spider-Man character in their movies. And they put him in literally the next movie, and it was still good, and it wasn't forced when he was brought in. Like, it was magical. I don't know how they did it. It's truly. And they introduced Black Panther in the same fucking movie. And the movie was still good. Like, I don't know. Like,
There's a reason they say it's the most ambitious crossover.
Yep. Yeah, I mean... Yep. Yeah. Yeah, and you know, to be fair to them, it was like, oh, Marvel really, they really shined a light on what was really kind of wanted in the movie viewing community or in the live comic book movie viewing community. Like, when I was growing up, I'm sure you guys could agree with this, when I was watching the Spider-Man movies and I was seeing all these other Marvel movies coming out, like, randomly, I didn't know too much about different studios and stuff. I assumed they could have been in the same universe, but like they never, like none of them ever like did a crossover or anything. So it was just weird to me, and I had it in the back of my mind that would have been a cool thing, but nobody ever did it. Even DC, I was like, why don't they have a Superman and a Batman and have them in the same? Like they could. There's so much money to be made there. They just need the right direction. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you
And
can get
that
away
is
with
a
a
good
lot
point.
with animated
Yeah, but
shows and stuff and movies, but live action is way trickier.
mm,
Yeah. Well, yeah, that, and I think in general they were just simply too distracted by what Marvel, and how Marvel was successful. They brought heroes together. They brought together a compilation of C-list and B-list superheroes in Phase 1 and made them all fucking A-listers. Like, I think Hulk was probably the only one at that point that you could call an A-lister. Captain America, Thor, and Iron Man, those were like B-listers at best. And then Hawkeye, Black Widow, they're way down the line. But now all those guys are like A-listers. Everybody knows them. They have more action figures now than ever, and it's crazy. They're some of people's favorite superheroes now. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, we were talking about that last night too. We all agree.
it's because they switched around roles. I think the director of '84 was doing a different part of production with original Wonder Woman. So you had people in roles they weren't familiar with. They think, oh, since I can do good in this aspect, I can do good with directing. But no, that's not how it works. like,
Yeah. They were even one thing with DC, they're so embarrassed by their special effects. They have to hide them in CGI clouds of smoke and blasts or put it in the dark. Same I
Yep.
mean, I feel like it's a similar thing with these Godzilla movies. But I mean, I know some scenes are in daylight, but even then like the really big I don't know, scenes they're always like smoke or whatever. But
Sun glare.
yeah, exactly. Sun glare. Yeah, they try to hide it and mask it. But like literally a random episode on fucking WandaVision, and they have them bright ass sun. You see everything clearly, and you can see it's a nice wide shot, and you see the two visions fighting each other like a fucking Dragon Ball Z episode, or like or like General Zod and Henry Cavill in Man of Steel. I don't consider him Superman, but yeah, Henry Cavill and General Zod fought in Man of Steel. It's the same. Yep. Yeah, that's probably the best thing we could deem him as.
Wait, Cavill?
Yeah.
I mean, he did a great job with the Witcher.
Yeah.
We'll say he's the Witcher, not Superman.
Yeah.
Disney has better animators. They do Pixar.
Yeah.
That actually is a good point. I wonder if
Yeah.
there are similar people involved.
It could be.
The best of the best.
I think they just have. I think if you look at if you look at the value of Warner Brothers versus the value of Disney, there's like it's gigantic. I think it's something like let's look at it. Warner, what would it be? Warner Entertainment, probably, right?
Yeah, Warner's old school Hollywood, so they have to hire the old guys that suck.
Yeah, no one disagrees that. Yeah, no one disagrees that DC's animation is better than Marvel animation.
It's not even close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. No one disagrees. Like, everyone agrees that
Yeah.
DC animations are far superior to Marvel ones.
My favorite.
which is weird because Marvel characters are more cartoonish than DC ones.
Yes.
Like, DC characters, theoretically, should be better at translating into live action.
Alright. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was the Black Widow and Punisher, my favorite. I was being sarcastic, it was terrible. Oh, the show? Yeah, that was pretty good.
So Warner Brothers value $6 billion, Disney value $12 billion. So I thought it was a bigger
Twice
margin,
the value.
but yeah,
I
it's
mean,
literally
that
twice
is
the
still a
resources.
massive margin.
It is. It's literally double. So that literally speaks volumes. Double the quality of special effects, double the story capability, double the actors and director quality. It's just across the board.
They were able to just buy Fox.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
how does that not prove that they're in a hell of a lot better shape?
Yep. Yeah, we're not going to see Warner Brothers buying fucking Paramount. You know, nothing like that ever. So.
Yeah, and Fox was already a big studio in their own right.
Yep, exactly.
So Disney just come along and buy them out?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't Disney own Nickelodeon?
Do they? Did they? Yeah.
Do you guys remember? I don't want to see a Ninja Turtle with the Avengers. That'll be too weird.
Not gonna lie, I enjoyed the Michael Bay Ninja Turtles.
What? Oh. What's the matter with you people? Oh.
The thing I actually like.
Steven, help me here. What's going on?
Well, no, the thing is, I was never a Ninja Turtle fan, but I did enjoy those movies. So
did you see the old
take
ones
that as
in
you
the
will.
90s?
I mean, I'm not saying you have to like them. I'm saying that they're good. I'm saying I was never a fan of Ninja Turtles, but I enjoyed the Michael Bay movies.
So one thing
the thing that I actually, one of the things I like most about that he did for the TMNT was that he made every turtle like physically different.
Yeah, I like that. I did like that.
It made in ways that made more sense. Like I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other one, they were all the same size. They just had different colored masks and different weapons, and that was for the sake of toys. You can just make. Yeah, and also.
Cool. I did like that.
And all that, they were all different sizes too. It was like the. Fuck, I'm not good with the names. Raphael is the one with the size, right? The biggest.
Yep.
The toughest one. He's the biggest one. He's the biggest
He's working out.
Donatello, the nerd. Yeah. Yeah, getting angry still counts as getting emotional.
So the competitor to Disney is Viacom. Viacom owns Nickelodeon. I thought Viacom was gone, but I guess not. They own Nickelodeon. So they own Nickelodeon, Comedy Central, Paramount Pictures, and a competitor of theirs is Disney, which owns ABC, ESPN. So Disney doesn't. Well, no. Disney does not own Nickelodeon whatsoever. Yeah.
I want to see a Wendigo. Yeah, I wasn't scared. I was just like confused.
What they should
Yeah.
remake were less popular movies. Like, movies that had
Gremlins.
potential, but just weren't given a proper chance. Either
Yeah.
through, like, not giving enough budget or poor directing.
Puppet Master.
I think.
Like, I would love to see a... What I would love to see remakes of, or...
He's talking about it.
Yeah.
I would love to see a remake of... Fuck, what was... Of, like, Van Helsing. You know, the Hugh Jackman one. Probably even still bring back Hugh Jackman. Have him be an older Van Helsing.
Still looks the same.
Also, what I would like even more would be a remake of League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. You ever see that?
Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah. It's one of the-
They left it off like they were gonna make more, and they never did.
Exactly. I think that had a hell of a lot of potential, and I would love to see a remake.
If they made another Van Helsing, what would you have the monster be? Like, what would be the big baddie?
It should be the same monsters. It should just be handled better.
They died in the first one.
No, a remake. A remake.
Oh, you want to remake it?
Yeah.
So who would you cast as Van Helsing?
I would, as I said, I would want to keep Hugh Jackman.
Old
Does
man.
it start off being an older?
You know what I?
Yeah.
You know what I think? You know what I think might make sense for that, especially in our modern age, is some kind of a show on a streaming service for Van Helsing, similar to how they did for the same for Constantine.
Yeah, but
Is there?
it's not the same.
Damn.
Oh, really?
I liked the Hugh
Oh.
Jackman Van Helsing. I don't know, but I'm saying I liked the Hugh Jackman Van Helsing. I liked where they were trying to go with it. I just thought they handled it terribly.
I liked it. Why was it bad?
I just thought it could have been handled a lot better. It's probably how I should put it. It could have been so much better, but
You know,
they dropped the ball.
I
Like
agree.
it's like a good movie, but like you know me, Danny. I love my vampires and vampire
Oh yeah,
hunters
you're the
and
vampire
Yeah,
expert. Yeah.
but I mean,
So what did they do wrong with the vampires? Because I don't really know.
it just like something like they did. It was almost like they were too afraid to go for it or something. I don't know, but I know they had like a crazy fucking big. I wouldn't say I'm an expert, but they're probably one of my favorite monsters. Yeah, what's up? Sure. Yeah. I think Twilight is the best vampire iteration of all. I'm kidding.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Yes,
It makes no sense that vampires just die in the sunlight.
Yep.
They would quickly
Finally,
die away.
my
But if they
vampires
just look
sparkle
silly-
like in the
If
comics.
they just look silly in the sunlight,
Yep.
that alone is reason enough to stay inside and be
Yes.
night exclusive.
It is. I mean, you can't go shopping. You can't go
I know,
shopping
I'm-
for clothes. No.
I'm just being silly.
Oh shit, I gotta get my laundry. I'll be back, guys.
Yep. Nah, I don't know shit about Twilight.
You never watched the Twilight movies?
Nah. I was Team Jacob up until he cut his hair.
I thought it was boring after the first one because they left high school, they graduated. So
they never should have cut his hair. I love my werewolves hairy.
Really?
Oh shit, really?
Oh, seriously? Damn, I didn't know. Steve loves Buffy. He likes that girl.
No fucking way.
No. Now I'm checking.
Well, that's all Fox now, right? So it wouldn't.
I'm checking. Oh yeah, the other night.
So they are bringing R-rated shit to the lineup. Okay.
Because you're in Australia. You get everything for us. Oh, Steve loves Buffy. He's seen all of them, every single episode. Laura and Ulysses. I'm looking at it. Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh lord.
Wait, so what's that squirrel movie about? Oh, cool.
Well, as long as it's a cute squirrel.
Does the squirrel talk? Oh, wow.
That's neat.
Oh, what? Is it Squirrel Girl?
Is Squirrel Girl Marvel or DC?
I think it's Steven.
Oh wait, no, she fights Doctor Doom. So yeah, she's Marvel.
Do you know about Squirrel Girl? Uber?
Yeah, she defeats Doctor Doom somehow.
Yeah, it's a squirrel superhero.
She just looks like a girl with a giant squirrel tail.
As a costume, yeah.
She can control squirrels.
Wait, whose design? Oh, it's terrible. Do you remember? I hate you, Steve. He changed Lola Bunny.
She's no longer sexy enough to turn young kids into furries.
Yeah.
Which I think is a good thing. I say this with
They made her.
Yeah, but that was Who Framed Roger Rabbit was kind of an adult movie. Exactly. Because all these parents thought, oh, cartoons, this is a kid's movie. No, this is like teenager movie.
The only part that was like disturbing was the end when his eyeballs popped out of his head, and I was like, ah!
Yeah, but there's still a lot of adult themes within it.
Like what?
It's
the mafia?
Well, for one, they're alluding to like, oh, he's she's cheating on Roger, playing patty cake with that guy. I mean, that's clearly an allusion to fucking each other. It's a murder mystery at that. Like, kids' movies back in the day did not deal with murder mysteries. Like, and overall, I don't know. I wouldn't say that's for kids, or at least not young kids. Probably. Exactly. The same people who thought that was a kids movie are the same people who thought Simpsons was a kids show. Oh yeah.
Do you guys know about Watership Down? That was horrible. What? I watched that a couple weeks ago. I was traumatized. I was like, the poor hedgehog couldn't cross the street. Trying to see. Oh yeah, I didn't want to watch that.
Yeah, you can't have a Watership Down movie without bunnies dying.
Bunny's a savage.
It was actually a bug at that point, by the time it was eaten. Yeah. She turned it back.
Wait, what? There was a bunny in WandaVision?
Yeah.
What episode?
Agnes. Agatha. Her familiar.
She had a familiar? You're messing with me.
Like, what was the name of that bunny? It was like it was something Spanish. The name of her bunny? Like Senior Hops or something like that, right?
Alright, now you're just messing with me. Senior Hops. Oh god.
Senior Hops. Something like that. I don't know.
I was watching Redwall. I thought it was my show with little furry animals.
Is it Bassinger or Basinger?
Bassinger, but I like Basinger better.
Peter, I don't know how to say this. Is it Kim Basinger? Basinger? Oh, it was Senior Scratchy. That was the name of a rabbit. Danny doesn't know about Senior Scratchy.
I'm looking it up on Google now. I know they had a dog and she killed the dog.
Bow wow.
And I killed Sparky too.
I killed the little dog too.
Yep.
Oh wow, she did have a. I thought you guys were messing. Oh! Yeah, during the magic show. All right.
Yeah.
So is that one
Senior
evil?
Scratchy.
Is that one like a little demon?
There's definitely something going on with it. It seemed like she was able to talk to it, and she fed it a locust. She just made a locust fly across the room, and
so she
turned that locust into a bird, and then she threw the bird, and it's in midair. It turned back into the locust, and
I know
the
in the
rabbit
comics.
eats it.
In the comics, I believe she has a cat, and this is maybe just like a parallel. I think if they gave her a cat in the show, it would have led people on
Way
a bit
too
too
obvious.
much. Yeah, I don't know. That's just my theory or my take. If it's deeper than that, maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
Jeez, Thomas, you were paying attention to all the details. The little bunny, I just forgot about it. I was like, yeah, it's just about it.
Yeah, people were making a big fuss about the bunny and the little fucking fly locust. People wouldn't shut the hell up. If you go on social media, everything's a fucking plot point or rumor. Or more specifically, everything's Mephisto. Oh, the fly in the wall. Mephisto is a bug in this one comic iteration. That means it's Mephisto. Blah, blah, blah. Just this moronic conspiracy. Yeah.
I've seen some of the stuff online. They freeze every scene frame by frame.
Yep.
They could
Look at this thing on the wall. Sometimes, if it's something Marvel deliberately put in, or there's an awkward pause during a particular scene, then yes. Like me and Thomas and Edwin were talking about it last night. The scene in the last episode where Agatha is on the rooftop talking down to Wanda, and there's a big billboard behind her, and she like spreads her arms to do some magic thing. That's blatantly, obviously, like some kind of like mirroring or symbolism. And if you read it, it's something like clean or as a witch or something like, or as Mother Nature or something like that. So it's obviously symbolic of some, some shit.
Right.
Deliberately symbolic. But other people like to stretch shit. This means that Green Goblin's coming. Shut the fuck up.
It clearly does, though.
Yeah, what did it say? Now I want to know.
Wandavision. Yeah. Just go to if you go to the episode, you can probably fast forward or something. It's something Mother Nature or something. It was for a cleaning product. I don't remember the exact quote offhand, but.
Like what? Oh, I love Cool World. That had a good soundtrack. But it's too adult. Oh yeah, they went in the real world. Matt, have you ever seen Cool World?
Never heard of it.
Kind of like Roger Rabbit, but more adult.
From the 90s or something?
Yep. Yeah, so the plot of the movie is if a cartoon has sex with a real person, they become real.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Oh!
A horror movie?
Yeah, I feel like that. Yeah, that's. Sorry.
It was like, you know how The Mask has a machine gun? It was like that kind of cartoon.
Yeah.
Really silly. It was good to watch.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're gonna remake anything controversial these days.
Ah, fuck. They might not make. We might never actually see a remake of League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Because it's a League of Extraordinary White Men.
Why are there no black people? Why are there no?
I mean, one of them is
why
Indian.
Men? Why men? Huh?
Actually, no. One of them is Indian. One of them is a woman. So, no, there's still too many white men in it.
Yeah, and even then, it's like it's the same. They would have the same argument for the term X-Men. They're X-people. It's like, all right, it's just enough. Just make your own franchise, and you go fuck up your own franchise over there in the corner, while we enjoy the thing that has been around for decades, that has proper storytelling. And the saddest part, the saddest fucking thing is, the X-Men franchise has some of the best female, I dare to use this word, but the best female representation for like heroes across like all comics ever. Like, and none of it feels forced at all. Jean Grey, Storm.
It's great with diversity in general, which is the point. It was inspired by the X-Men were inspired by the fucking civil rights movement.
Yep. But their problem is, it's just arbitrary shit like, the name, but then it's so patriarchal. X-Men.
I don't think they can bring back Xavier and Magneto because they were in the Holocaust, and that was too long ago. So
unless they do time stuff.
80. Oh god.
Unless.
Yeah, I mean Captain America was from the World War II or whatever, and they brought him forward in time. I know it's part of primary plot. Yeah.
Wait, did you say Captain America or Captain Marvel?
Captain America.
Wait,
okay. I thought you said Captain Marvel.
No.
Captain Marvel doesn't age?
I don't know, actually. I don't think so. I think she does, normally, but I could be wrong on that.
She's the same age as the 80s.
Well, I mean, a lot, like, you could say the same thing
big.
about Tony Stark. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of those comics were just big in the 80s, 90s, and they were
I mean, like in the canon, in the MCU universe.
Oh, yeah. Well, that movie took place in the 90s, though.
So I would like to see Magneto return. How could they bring him in?
I think they should just do it.
They probably
parallel universe. Anything goes. Yeah. Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch have a crazy fight, open a crazy portal, and then Magneto just comes in. What do we have here? And he just fucks shit up. And then Kang the Conqueror's like, I try to tell you fuckers, don't fuck with time, don't fuck with multi-married universe. Oh yeah, me and Edwin and Thomas were talking yesterday about potential big villains of the next MCU slate. My theories, I still think Kang the Conqueror makes sense because, you know, him and his peeps are like time-jumping police, but they're like villains, and they don't like when people fuck with timelines and whatnot, and they already did it in Endgame, so it's the perfect springboard.
That's true.
So, I think they actually said, I'd have to look it up, there's so many movies and stuff. I think they said Kang is slated in at least one movie. Probably Captain Marvel 2, but I don't remember. That would
Who's the golden guy at the end of Guardians?
Do you remember that link I sent to you?
Adam Warlock. They still haven't done him. Forgot about that.
That link I sent to you this morning, it was like that weird demon dude who had no vowels in his name. I don't know how to pronounce it. It was like Chiffon, some shit like that. Like, the dude was intrinsic, was basically intrinsic to her birth. To Wanda's birth. He was part of what gave her powers. Like, he was involved. He was involved with her creation. So it does open the door. And he is the freaking god of chaos magic, so they are kind of. It would make sense to bring him in. Like, it is possible that they could bring him in.
I want Dormammu back, and I want them to actually make him Dormammu and not just a one-off.
Someone who sucks at bargaining.
Like Dormammu and Surtur, like, come on now. You can't do that to those villains. They need to be like... Remember when they introduced the character Death on Supernatural? I know he died later on and they actually killed him. But, like, it wasn't I
hate that they did that. Didn't even make sense.
That they killed him? Yeah. I didn't watch any of that when they actually killed him. But when they brought him on, you know, Sam and Dean are like...
I kind of want to vent about that for a bit because it pisses me the fuck off. Because the whole point of why Death wanted Dean to kill Sam was because he knows they can't be trusted, that if he leaves him alive, you'll do anything to save him or some shit like that. Like, so he then gives Dean, like, he knows they'll do anything for each other, and then he just gives Dean the only weapon that can hurt him, expecting him to kill Sam. It makes no fucking sense. If you're gonna kill Death, it should be in a way that makes sense.
CW. Their priority was to keep moving forward with the relationship of Sam and Dean, and so that they have a pouty cry scene together, as opposed to giving Death the prestige that he was supposed to have, that they actually did extremely well with when they brought him onto the show. Like he was like he was just a guy in a way, but like his look was just different. For those of you guys who didn't watch it, he kind of comes off a little bit like the guy who plays Davy Jones, or the guy from Underworld or whatever, Bill Nighy. He's, as an actor, he comes off a little with that persona, but if you like the way he spoke, like him and Dean are at a dinner table or at a diner or whatever, and Dean's talking to him.
That scene.
Yeah.
He was like, "You gotta watch this scene."
Yeah, it's just like, but what really gives it weight isn't the scene isolated by itself. It's all the other seasons and stuff of Sam and Dean just like overcoming shit and overcoming, these crazy, unbelievably powerful forces because bromance. But then you get this scene, and it's like Dean has a conversation with him, and it's like, by the end of the conversation, you're like, there is no beating that thing. That it's not just some demon. It's not even the devil or anything like that. That it's like this entity that is part of being. It doesn't. You can't get rid of it. It's not how that works. It's just like how they made that exude from the screen was just really, really well done.
And then just kill him in the most bullshit way.
Yep, exactly. I don't even...
Like, with how well he knows the Winchesters, there's no way he would have handed them the only weapon that can hurt him.
And he really died, though.
Apparently.
Ridiculous.
I was expecting him to come back, but no, I guess he never does.
Yep, because it didn't matter. But Bobby will come back, and Mitt Castiel will come back, and they'll bring those characters back because fan service and all that shit. But they won't bring back the characters that, for the writing's sake of the show, carry true weight.
Yeah, he was honestly my favorite portrayal of Death. Like, he didn't feel sinister. He didn't feel evil.
Yep. Yeah.
He did feel...
It was like classy, but like terrifying.
Yeah, but you did feel the sheer dread and danger.
Yep.
But there was a fairness to it as well.
Yep.
Like, you knew he would not hesitate to just destroy you, but but not like a malicious way.
Yeah, he's just like the inevitable part of reality. He's not just like a thing that's in the way or whatever. He is a component to the world, and that getting rid of him, that's just not how it works. That's how they basically conveyed it. They obviously approached it in the storyboard or whatever with a completely different perspective from their other like villains or their other neutral, let's say, characters. Like they did it so well, but obviously, in the end of the day. You got the bromance and crying
and the way they introduced him with one of my favorite versions of that "Oh Death" song. Like, you remember that when, his first intro, like when they first showed him, he's walking down the street and they're playing that "Oh
yeah."
Death.
His muscles weren't big enough.
It was a really good. That was a really good version of the song.
So, to me, Danny, that was kind of the point with him. Like, I feel like he could have. Yeah.
Fan service. Muscles not big enough.
You know what? That is good. That is true. I mean, it makes sense that a character that's generally portrayed as a skeleton would still be a very... Yeah, he still looked like a skeleton.
Yeah.
Like, very gaunt, very... Like, it was... Fuck. You can tell. I just love that character.
Yeah.
I love the actor. I love the portrayal.
You and me both. I don't even know who that actor is or what he's been in, but I mean, hats off to that dude. He did great.
I would watch a movie just about him being the Grim Reaper. That would be great.
He's the villain.
That's the thing. He didn't even feel villainous.
Yeah.
He just feel like, I am literally death. I am just part of existence.
Yeah. Yep.
But
he was obviously like, he wasn't like on their side or against them or whatever, but at the same time it was like, you as the
He
viewer
wasn't
when
sinister. He wasn't malicious.
Yeah.
But I'm just death.
Yeah.
I'll kill you when it's time. You may not think it's fair, but this is just how it is.
I like the portrayal of death on Billy and Mandy.
Oh God.
Polar opposite.
Terrible. Worst ever portrayal.
I actually really like that show a lot. But just for what it is, obviously. That show is a good time.
Yeah, it is what it is. I watched it a lot. Wasn't my favorite, but I did. I think I enjoyed it more than I didn't.
Yeah.
I liked it more than the frickin' brain in the jar bear dude.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy. They had a lot of weird characters in that show.
Was it Evil Con Carne, was it?
I don't remember. Yeah.
God, it honestly, it is objectively stupid. People getting this upset about it.
Yeah, I think people should probably dial it back. I think they're probably choosing the wrong hill to die on or something. But at the same time, if you combine that with all the other things that they've changed for PC reasons, it's like, okay, enough. Just
why are they slut-shaming Lola Bunny?
It's just, yeah, like, stop it. Just, like, it's okay for them. So what they're saying is, here's the hypocrisy of their logic, too.
Don't judge me for selling pictures of my butthole for $10 to strangers online, but don't you dare, like, make that cartoon rabbit too sexy.
Exactly. Yeah, that's pretty much the hypocrisy of it.
Ooh, but did you ever get the statue of the cat lady? Boethia?
Yeah.
The antique lady? Yep, that's Boethia. Oh, let me know when you want to get it. Oh. So then elsewhere, we gotta hunt dragons.
Uberhound, are you from Australia? Or Australian accent? Ah, I was gonna say.
Time goes.
Yeah.
Good morning. Sunday morning.
Sunday morning? Are you serious? Oh, Saturday. Alright.
I was gonna say, because I watched a bunch of different streamers, and one of them, I don't know if you've seen her. Her name's Ash, and she she's just gaming and stuff. But no, well, incidentally enough, she does like, I guess she's like a, what do you call them, virtual NPC streamer person or whatever. But her character model does have the Ash Ketchum hat. So just a convenient little nod there, but she's Australian, and I listened. I've watched her a lot, and her collab with other people, and I was like, oh, it sounds just like the same accent. So
it's still sexy. It's just no boobs.
I don't think they're
and besides, ass is superior to boobs, and it looks like she's still got a nice ass.
We'll reactivate the conversation.
The one we left off.
Yeah.
See, this is what happens when you have too many men in this chat.
We start talking about ass.
Every time the conversation evolves into this.
No, that isn't true. But the other day we had like an extensive, probably like a 9-hour fucking in-party chat. We had more people probably, and we were just talking about all sorts of other stuff. And then at the end of the day, we were like, Oh, you know, it's funny. People always say men only talk about sex or think about sex every 7 seconds, and they talk about boobs and tits. We haven't talked about it all day. And then right as we addressed that, I think it's when I addressed it, we started talking about it for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
Yeah, someone pointed out how we haven't talked about boobs for this in all these 9 hours, and then it goes into saying ass is superior to boobs.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
No, because someone mentioned before that it's men are often criticized. Oh, they always talk about like boobs and shit, or someone brought that up. But we didn't talk about boobs, and when we did start talking about body parts, it's how butts are better.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Oh yeah, I would like. Of course, women will talk about what they prefer in their partners. I mean, that's just human nature.
Yeah.
Lola looks so weird now. It's just.
She just looks regular, I think.
She looks like a teenager, like some kind of tomboy high schooler.
Oh, I have to see the new Bugs Bunny to see if it's fair. Bugs Bunny.
He just looks the same. I'd say he has the same like. Yeah. Yep.
Exactly. But do you know what bunnies do have? Some nice firm legs and thighs, and they would have a nice butt.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'll stop. I'm just being silly. I'm joking. I'm messing.
Don't ask him about the weirdest the thing I heard Thomas talk about was the xenomorphs from Alien.
Oh yeah, there's sexualized images online of them.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah.
I'd love to make me pregnant.
What? No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you not seen H.R. Geiger's original artwork? Like what was? No, I'm talking about Danny. I'm talking to Danny. All the shit that is straight up inspired by his twisted nightmares. Like.
Yeah, that I agree with.
No, it's hands with a vagina that a penis comes out of.
Yep. Yep. And makes you pregnant whether you want to or not.
Oh, and a lot of the artwork where they show the xenomorphs, instead of the second mouth coming out of the mouth, it's a penis.
Would you guys eat one if it didn't have
no.
blood?
Aren't they
xenomorph?
The xenomorph.
Well, but they are acid.
Yeah, but if you could get rid of the acid, I feel like it would taste like lobster.
I mean, maybe. I guess.
Yeah.
I think they would taste like prawns.
They look good.
Exoskeletal creatures. Yeah, I think I saw that. Yeah. I think it's called District 10, actually.
Oh, it's still on Earth? I wanted to
Probably.
see that.
Yep. Chronological.
Ooh.
I liked how none of them could fly the ship, because that would be like us,
Yeah.
How many of us can fly an airplane?
That's a very, 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 very good point. It's crazy how, a random cartoon or whatever, everybody knows how to fly a plane. Whatever characters, it's just teenagers or whatever running from the villains. They find, quick, get to the helicopter, and then they start it up and they just fly away to get away from the villain. It's like, wait, what? Wait, what? I can't fly a helicopter, and I'm twice your age. Yeah, exactly. The child. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, I just watched Willow. Kind of it's like a Hobbit ripoff. Oh, Disney. Yep. Bunny?
I guess.
Yeah. Steve will
Okay.
tend to
Let's move on from it.
be locked on his
Oh,
own.
he's on his Twitter.
Yeah.
Steve will just talk to himself
Yeah.
in his phone.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw the Bugs Bunny, and it looks like the Lola redesign, so it's not that different.
Yeah.
It's 8 o'clock. Thomas, you said you would play Fortnite if they put Xenomorphs in.
Fuck, did I say that?
This. Really? Join, Thomas. Oh yeah. It's so weird seeing one of those hold the gun and shoot people. It's like, what are you doing?
Fuck, I don't know how I would feel about.
It's just funny to look at. See him hold and shoot a gun. It's just weird. Not for us. Maybe tomorrow on Saturday. Ah, no. No, we don't have that here. We have.
Wow. Yeah, look at this, Paramount Plus. I thought Prometheus was good.